Hola a todo el mundo, bienvenidos a Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. Hoy empezamos ya en un lugar un poco inusual, como puedes ver. Estaba intentando llegar a fin de mes y de repente parece que a Lorenzo le gustaría hablar contigo. ¿Quieres aceptar?
Well met, Professor. I trust that you have not had any complaints about me lately.
Por suerte así es.
Good. For any trouble I may have caused, please accept my most humble apology. I've decided that it would be inappropriate for me to continue my search for a spouse while we are at war. I expect that means you will not be receiving any more complaints. I hope that puts you more at ease. Actually, the introspection I've gained setting aside my search has motivated me to amend my conduct.
¿Admites por fin que tu conducta era problemática?
Not the phrasing I'd choose, but you're not wrong. Selfishly pursuing my own desires caused me to behave inconsiderately. For instance, it was arrogant and rude to invite ladies to dine with me purely to evaluate them. Our experiences in battle have also given me cause to doubt certain preconceptions I once held. Previously, I had considered it a requirement for my future spouse to come from a noble line. I once thought that commoners lacked the power to influence the wider world, as history might suggest. To find a commoner who made a real impact, one has to look all the way back to Nemesis. That was my belief at any rate. But I realized that I've actually had an influential commoner right in front of me all along.
¿Y quién es?
Don't you see? I'm referring to you. You may wield the power of a crest, but you are so much more than just that. You have managed to charm everyone around you, to compel them to trust and follow you. Though you may not realize it, that is no mean feat. It is altering the course of history in Fodlan. Your example puts my prior beliefs to shame.
No tienes que avergonzarte.
I appreciate the kind words. I have always sought to embody the ideal of nobility. That, at least, is a goal I continue to stand by.
Sí, lo haces bastante bien, la verdad. Eres interesante. Realmente quieres ser un noble ideal. Y no es la fanfarronía, es que quieres ser un noble ideal.
But now I know that bloodline alone is not sufficient to gauge a person's worth. I've learned much of this from you. You are humble and open-minded, despite your power and skill. That is why I, at least, find you so charismatic. Perhaps that is the wrong way to say it. What I mean is that you set an admirable example. I can only hope someday to be your equal. Of course, you had better keep an eye on me, because I can achieve anything I set out to do. For I am none other than the handsome and talented Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
El la pueden trazar y Lorenzo. Le quedan pocos apoyos. Bueno, nos vemos cuando llegue fin de mes. Iremos a la batalla en el pueblo. Y ya estamos prácticamente en fin de mes. Corté aquí porque la escena es antes de fin de mes, con lo que vamos allá.
The Great Bridge of Murden is in sight. Beyond it, the Empire.
How unsettling. There are bridges in the southern part of Ordelia territory, but nothing like this.
It's the most strategic location in that area to move a large army across the Aramid River. The Empire will want to hold on to it at all costs, so expect tough defenses.
Vamos allá.
You're right. The enemy's guard should be down, so let's end this quickly before they have a chance to retaliate.
You're in command, Teach. Do whatever it takes to win. Well, other than sacrificing the lives of our allies for the sake of victory, try to avoid that. Let's get moving. We're counting on you, my friend.
Antes de ir a la batalla, no obstante, tenemos conversaciones de apoyo. Cloud con Lawrence. Tengo casi todos los apoyos hechos ya.
The earth nurtures
Salvo los
the
Ignats.
trees, and the trees bear fruit. It's the earth itself that gives us all life. Oh, Fodlan, land of plenty, bless us with the gift of delicious food.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's just you, Lawrence.
I was disturbed by your ridiculous blather. Must you recite it quite so loudly? And can you even call that nonsense poetry when it is utterly ignorant of rhyme and meter?
Ouch! You don't hold back, do you? I didn't know you were so particular about poetry. Ha! Maybe you have a secret poetry collection of your own hidden somewhere.
That's absurd. Where did you hear that? And just what was that poem about? It seemed to me that you were praising the land. But is it not the goddess who nurtures the land? Should your praise not go to her instead?
Of course you zero in on that detail. You really are a Fodlan noble through and through.
Certainly. Aren't you?
I'm not quite the same, no. Though noble blood flows within me, it can't change who I am at heart.
Pardon? I think you had best clarify.
Listen, Lawrence, you had ambitions of becoming the Alliance's ruler, didn't you? Would you like to try that for real? If you really want it, I wouldn't mind giving up my position.
What's this all of a sudden? That is not an offer to be made in jest.
I'm not joking around. I've been thinking it for a while now. I originally thought you were like a fox drawn in by the deer of the Alliance, but I was wrong. You're no thoughtless predator. You're trying to properly train the deer around you. Isn't that right?
That is my intention, but the ambition is insufficient. To rule well, a certain temperament is required. When we first met, I mistrusted you a great deal, and on my father's advice, I observed you closely. That is why I can say this for certain. You possess the qualities necessary to govern.
A compliment from you? That's about as rare as a deer standing on its hind legs and doing a jig.
Merely a statement of fact, one that is quite relevant to the future of the Alliance.
The future of the Alliance, huh? You really are devoted to your cause.
Depending on your actions, I may yet see fit to seize your position for myself. Bear that in mind.
I welcome the idea. It means I can feel safe vanishing whenever I see fit.
Vanishing? Do not tell me you intend to die in this conflict. You cannot shape the future if you do not live to see it.
Ha! First you compliment me, and now you're worrying about me? What have you done with the real Lawrence? No, I'm not going to die. I'm tougher than I look. Besides, this war isn't just for the Alliance anymore. It's going to decide the fate of all Fodlan. It would be cruel to leave you with the burden of uniting all of Fodlan by yourself, don't you think?
Burden? Please. If there were none other suitable, I would gladly become a king. Or even an emperor.
Well, well. I guess I shouldn't take Lawrence of the famous House Gloucester so lightly. Really, though. Don't you go dying on me either, Lawrence. We're going to need men like you in the age to come.
The same to you, Claude. A world without you would be ever so dull.
Yep. Eso está bien. Como podéis ver, tengo casi todo lo de Lawrence hecho. Meanwhile, Ignatz... Ignatz es aburrido. En fin, Lawrence con Licitea.
Picking wildflowers? Seems such a common activity for someone like you.
To me, the most beautiful flower is the one that blossoms by its own strength. Lysithea, please accept this as...
Knock it off! Sorry. It's just that the thorns are a bit sharp, and I'm not a fan of killing nature.
True sympathy, even for the smallest wildflower. I admire your kindness. When you inherit your house, that kindness will be a balm to your subjects. They and the neighboring lords will trust you instinctively.
Politics. Again.
The Alliance has been harmed in the past by lords who thought only of themselves, who saw others as a means to an end. But you understand others' pain. With you around, I am quite hopeful that the Alliance will flourish again.
That's not something you should get your hopes up about. House Ordelia will end with my father.
I'm sorry? I understand you have a distaste for politics, but could you really allow a noble house 3 centuries old to fall to ruin? This goes beyond you and even your house. What would become of Fodlan if all its noble houses withered away in such a manner? The people would be in disarray. The balance of power would crumble. Chaos would rule.
No, it's just... my body, unfortunately, is not built to last. And I have no siblings. When I die, that's the end.
What?
Noble birth has been nothing but a source of pain for me. For me, and for my parents. We got sucked into the rebellion in the Empire, and it led to many responsibilities for us. The things we went through. I can hardly bear to speak of it. All I want now is to give my mother and father the chance to live out their years in peace. I intend to do whatever I can to ease the hardships of our people, while I still have life left in me. Naturally, I worry about what will come to pass after I'm gone. But I'm sure things will work out, so long as there are people like you around working so hard for a better future.
So you have been thinking of the future, even despite all of that. I am so sorry. I had no idea. Lysithea, I have offended you most persistently. Please find it in your heart to forgive my impudence.
Don't worry about it. If you're so insistent upon being my friend, I'm sure more tasty snacks and tea will help persuade me. But if speaking of the future holds such importance, better to find someone who actually has one.
I understand. Yes, let's take tea together again soon.
Uff, eso ha sido triste. Lorenz con Leoni. A Lorenz solo le quedan uno con Hilda, le quedará luego de esto uno con Leoni y uno con Lysithea. Con lo que para no estar luchando va bien, incluso podría sacarle con Ignatz.
Hey, got a minute?
Ah, Leoni, are we to sharpen swords again?
No, I came to give you this handkerchief back. Sorry, I know I held on to it for a while. You lent me this, remember?
I recall giving it to you. It is a noble's duty to give to the common folk. In return, the commoner need only pay respect.
That's nice. You left out the part where the nobles take all the stuff the regular folks make?
Yes, the common folk give the fruits of their labor, willingly, I might add, as a token of that respect. The head of San village offers his tribute in exactly that spirit, you know.
San? That's my village. You knew?
Of course. We granted exclusive hunting rights to San, and forbade outsiders from poaching. In fact, when we received complaints about just that, we hired mercenaries to deal with the issue.
So that's what brought Gerald.
Huh.
What was that?
Nothing. Look, just take the handkerchief. I'm returning something I borrowed from a friend.
Very well. As your friend, I will accept it.
You know, I really wish you wouldn't think of nobles as always giving and commoners as only receiving. Friends help each other, without thinking about status, and that help goes both ways.
Quite so. And when I require the aid of a friend, I assure you I will happily recognize it. But only with friends. In the main, I must continue to refuse assistance from the common folk. For a noble to accept would be disgraceful.
thought he was just stuck up.
Bueno, es un poco estirado.
Turns out he just has this grand idea of nobility he's trying to live up to.
Sí. Y por eso Lawrence es un muy buen personaje. Es muy interesante ver un noble como Lawrence.
Oh no, I didn't even give him the handkerchief.
Marianne y Lawrence son fácilmente mis personajes favoritos de Golden Deer. Y para terminar, Lysithea con Hanneman.
Do you want something, Professor Hanneman?
Ah, Lysithea. Thank you for coming. First, I ask that you allow me to apologize. I fear I hurt you with my insensitive words. I have failed you, not as a researcher, but as a human being.
I'm the one who should apologize. I'm sorry for being rude to you. Anyway, I'll keep going along with your research. I have to be on my way now.
Please, Lysithea, a moment more. I did not call you here simply to apologize. I told you once that you were an exquisite subject for my crest research. Why? Because there are no records of any other person ever having borne 2 crests.
Correct.
We cannot say anything for certain about the makeup of your body. Therefore, it seems hasty to conclude that overcoming your shortened lifespan is an impossible feat.
What is it you're implying?
Lysithea, what is my field of study?
Crestology, of course.
Indeed, and the goal of my field is to unravel every single mystery crests might conceal. Someday, I even hope to devise a means to bestow a crest upon any who desires one.
Interesante eso.
Why would you want to do such a thing?
Because I despise this world in which the presence or absence of a crest can determine a person's worth.
Interesante. Si todo el mundo puede tener crests, emblemas, cualquiera puede tener emblemas, con lo que... Ya es, eres especial porque tienes emblema. Oh, pues yo también puedo tener un emblema. Es interesante.
However, if artificially implanting a crest causes too great a toll on the subject, it would be useless. As such, reducing the strain of crests on the human body is one of my research goals. Understanding how to implant a crest might also lead to the knowledge of how to remove them. Yes?
Oh.
Do you think removing a crest could mean that they won't suffer from its effects any longer?
What I am trying to tell you is, the question of whether your lifespan can be restored is entirely within the scope of my research.
Could you really do that?
It is difficult to say for sure, but as long as the possibility exists, I will continue to seek it. Lysithea, let me ask you once more. Will you assist me in my research?
Professor Hanneman, I think I'm the one who should be asking for your help, really. Anyway, I'm sick of a crest determining a person's worth, too.
Ah, is that right? Perhaps you would even like to begin studying crestology yourself. I think you would make a fantastic apprentice. A life devoted to research is a noble life, you know.
If you do manage to restore my lifespan, I'd certainly think about it.
I will hold you to those words. Ah, I see a fine future ahead of us.
Eso ha sido muy bonito. Y da bastante que pensar. Ahora, Hanneman solo me queda con setes de esta tanda. Manuela está aquí toda marginada. Ya que hacer igual también la dejé marginada. Pero los apoyos van bien, si os fijáis. Me falta que Lysithea quiera hablar conmigo. Terminar con setes y con Xavi he terminado. Bueno, me quedará aquí Ignatz. Cloud también le queda Ignatz, pero eso se arregla con una comilona. A ti te quedan unos poquitos, unos niveles A. Rafael está hecho. Salvo Ignatz, pero blah, Ignatz. Licitea, te falta acabar con Lorenz. Marian podría acabar Ignatz. Hilda también le queda acabar con Lorenz. Prácticamente solo queda acabar con Lorenz, todo el mundo. Y Annette está también. Con lo que sí, dentro de poco podré darle a descansar en lugar de pasarme el tiempo en el monasterio. Pero antes quiero obtener rango A+, y forjarme mi Hauteclair. En fin, dicho esto, vamos a la misión. Batalla del Gran Puente. Tras detener el avance del Imperio, el grupo decide pasar a la ofensiva. Para ello deben capturar el Gran Puerto de Myrden, un punto estratégico que permite cruzar el río Aermid que separa el Imperio de la Alianza. Luego de esto vamos a los campos de Gronder. Casi seguro, porque se encontraron los 3 ejércitos ahí la otra vez.
Sight set on the Imperial capital, the Alliance Army chooses to march through the territory of House Gloucester, supporters of the Empire. Under the command of Nardell, the retainer of House Regan, the defensive forces of Houses Regan and Daphne draw out the Gloucester troops. Thus, the Alliance Army can continue its march toward the Great Bridge of Myrden and cross the Aramid River, which separates the Alliance and the Empire.
Me imagino que luego de Gronder la historia cambiará. No creo que Cloud luego decida ¡hey! ¡Vamos a ir a tomar la capital del reino así de golpe! No creo que eso ocurra. Con lo que dentro de los mapas deberíamos tener por fin variedad. La otra vez, Petra e Ingrid hicieron un carrito haciendo flyers. Ahora tengo 5 flyers, con lo que... ¡Ay! Batalla del Gran Puente. ¡Ay, pobrecitos! No sabéis dónde os habéis metido. ¿Creéis que vais a tomar esta balista? ¡Ay, Ferdinand! Veo que vuelves a estar aquí. Debería estar todo en orden. Solo por si acaso. No estaba totalmente en orden. Vamos allá. Derrota a todos los comandantes enemigos. Claudio, tu unidad sabe caen.
That symbol. It's an enemy raid. Stay calm and face them head on. Send a messenger to Acheron immediately. If we're quick, we might be able to pull off a pincer attack.
They say the enemy general, Ladislava, is among Edelgard's most trusted. Let's see what she's got. Our goal is to take down Ladislava and gain control of the bridge. Let's go.
Let's go.
At the ready.
Hey! Fuck you!
My orders?
Vamos a dividirnos en 2 grupos. Como la otra vez, solo que esta vez tendremos 3 flyers en este lado.
I'll do my best. I'm your girl.
¿Llegarás, Licitea? Sí. A ver. Sí. ¡Hadouken!
Can't afford to lose.
Let's make this quick. Thanks.
¡Hadouken!
It had to be done.
Vamos a dejar a Ned delante de Licitea para que no la snipeen. Porque si no, este tío va a partirle la boca.
Guide me well.
Y no queremos eso.
What's my strategy?
Leave it to me.
Hello, ¿qué tal?
Acheron, now's the time to show your loyalty to the Empire. Attack the enemy from behind.
I've got to make my name known to Her Majesty through distinguished service.
Acheron the Weathervane. He's of the Alliance. He's a minor noble who holds territory to the north of Murden. If he's gonna support the Empire, no need to hold back. He's nothing but a nuisance, even to the Alliance.
Oh, ¿te vas hacia allá? Espero que Acheron no se vaya a mover. Vale. Espero que Acheron no se vaya a mover el turno 1. Tenemos un pequeño problema. ¡Hadouken! ¡Hadouken!
All is going to plan.
¡Burn! ¡Critesca!
There's a way forward. Looking good.
Vale, tienes magias básicas. ¡Hadouken!
Can't afford to lose.
Me ha hecho mucha gracia que el pavo ese, en lugar de intentar pegar la net, haya decidido apartarse. Todo el mundo le tiene miedo a Net. ¡Ay, yo! Creo que tengo que reparar este arco. Ah, no. No hace falta todavía. Aún aguantáis bien los arcos, ¿no? Sí. Wow, 6 de daño. La diferencia. La diferencia por... Creo que es porque no llevo la skill de maestría en arco. Yep. Mientras que Cloud sí que la lleva. Ah, pero no da daño. Huh. ¿Qué tanque el condenado? Fuera.
Make a difference.
Me sorprende que haya tanta diferencia de daño. ¿Por qué hay tanta diferencia? Porque hay 11 de daño de diferencia entre Cloud y Hilda con arco. ¡Oh! Bowfair. ¿Cuándo has aprendido Bowfair tú? A lo mejor la aprende de forma natural. Ah, no, ¿se explicaría la discrepancia de daño? ¿No se explicaba la discrepancia de daño? Balistas.
I will be known far and wide as the legendary Ferdinand of Adrestia.
Sí. Balistas. Oh, wow.
To ally ourselves with the Imperial soldiers too.
Thanks for making your way here. Annihilate the enemy with the rest of them.
Ah. Nuevamente, otro capítulo que siento que tendrá más sentido con Blue Lions por el tema de que vienen Lorenz. Aquí vienen literalmente unos literal Who's.
As they say, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm not in for a beating, am I?
¿Que no? ¿Que no? Excalibur.
I never should have aligned with the Empire.
Hahnemann sube un nivel. HP, habilidad, suerte.
Only getting better with age.
Dark Spikes.
It's done.
Lawrence level up. HP, fuerza, velocidad, resistencia.
Are rising to my status.
Tienes solo 21 de fuerza. What the fuck, Lawrence?
I am getting to the heart of it.
Volganon.
This could turn the tides.
Ignat sube un nivel. HP, fuerza, magia, habilidad, velocidad, suerte.
I can do more.
I will leave this area to the reinforcements, and then I will swing around to provide support from the south.
¡Uy, cómo huye! ¡Cómo huye el puto cobarde! Ah, le van a curar. No huyas, cobarde. Nope. Yoink. Yoink. Arqueros.
Think we'll let you take this bridge from us?
Whoa, new enemies from the central fortress? By the looks of it, that might not be all of them.
Hogan!
It had to be done.
¡Foron! ¡Crítico!
I'm giving this all I've got.
Marian su nivel. HP, fuerza, magia, habilidad, velocidad, suerte, resistencia. ¡Woo! Bien hecho, Marian.
You're so on top.
¿Puedes salir de rango? Sí. Perfecto. Y ahora ya no llegan. Vale, por aquí todo perfecto. De hecho.
That helps.
ST, level up. Magia, habilidad, velocidad, resistencia.
Keep making progress.
¡Ventesca! ¡Ventesca!
This is for the best, right?
Vale, por el otro lado. Fuera.
How about a curtsy?
León y level up. Habilidad, suerte, resistencia.
To be done.
Yoink.
Fighting wears me out.
Yoink.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
Va a estar sonando esta música un rato, ¿no? Siendo que no hemos podido matar a Ferdinand. Siento que Ferdinand se ha dado el piro. Vamos a estar un rato a matarle. Vale, fin de turno. Heal. A este ritmo voy a poder flanquear a la Zaba. Y Hogan.
next?
No me disgusta que suene esta música, está chula. Sigo pensando que no pega como música de lucha contra tus antiguos compañeros. Pero la música está bien.
Looks like we can capture this fortress quickly if we take out the soldiers protecting it.
Eso va a ser fácil.
Enemies approaching. Get the soldiers standing by to join the fight. We may need to hurry up preparations of the ballista too. Protect the fortress.
Ah, sí, la balista. ¿Estás tú que vas a usar esa balista? Fuera de aquí. ¿Estás tú que vas a usar esa balista? ¡Ven, Tesca!
I must keep going.
Bueno, espero haberos convencido a todos de que Caballero Oscuro y Caballero Sacro son mejores que Gremory luego de esta exhibición. Yoink.
No chance.
¿Dónde te crees que vas, atontado? Ay, tontorrón. Zip, 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 zip.
Another victory.
Hello. ¿Vienes mucho por aquí? ¿Sí? Quédate eternamente.
Sorry, but I must.
Yoink. Y yoink. Balistas. Ferdinand, ¿seguro que quieres retirarte? Estoy a punto de flanquear a Vladislava con los Wyverns. Hey, venías a por Annette, ¿eh? ¿Qué tal? No.
Sorry it's gotta be like this.
A Annette no, a Marianne. ¡Oh, Vladislava avanza! ¡Ey, ey, 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 ey! Me despisto un segundo y ponen a alguien en la balista así sin más. Venga ya. ¡Tú! ¡Ey, tontorrón! ¿Qué te crees que vas a hacer con esa balista? Anda, deja que te la quite de las manos antes de que te hagas daño.
Don't get used to this.
Sí. No intentes hacer tonterías con eso. Bueno, Vladislava viene a por nosotros. No hay motivos para seguir para intentar flanquearla, entonces. El rango efectivo de Annette es estúpido. Voy a atacar enemigos que están a 11 casillas de distancia. Annette va a ser totalmente la MVP aquí. Yo de por sí hice un carrito importante en Blue Lions. El problema es que era mi única maga. Pero aquí hay otros magos que pueden llegar a donde ella no llega, con lo que... ¡ay! Todos muertos. Haneman su nivel. Fuerza, habilidad, suerte, carisma. ¿Obtienes una llave maestra? Oh. Oh. No sabía que eso existía. Bueno, dejemos que vengan ellos a por nosotros. No estoy en casilla, ¿vale? ¡Que vengan, que vengan! Hello. Hola, Vladislava. Has cometido... Eres idiota. Sois ambos muy idiotas, me parece. No sabéis dónde os acabáis de meter. Estos dos no saben dónde se están metiendo, ¿eh? ¿De verdad habéis entrado en el rango de Annette por voluntad propia? ¿De verdad habéis entrado en rango de Annette por voluntad propia? Eso no es muy sabio. ¡Fights! Ya estaba harto de esa musiquita.
Retreat, Ladislava. Tell Her Majesty about this.
We've already sent a messenger. I can't let you die while I flee.
In that case, please, even if I die, you must protect this area.
Tengo malas noticias para vosotros. Vladislava está en rango de Excalibur. Por favor. Oh, llevas. Vale. Bueno, esto te protegerá un rato. Esto te salva de... No, no te salva de ser one-shoteada. Bueno. Bueno. Ya, ¿qué tal si te apartas? ¡Oh, Ejida! Ejida te ha salvado. Anet, su nivel, HP, fuerza, resistencia. Te salvó Ejida. Quiero decir, te va a costar la vida y vas a perder el puente. No sé yo si eres consciente de eso. No actives otra vez, Ejida. Gracias. Bueno, esto ha sido rápido. ¿Esto ha sido rápido? ¿Han venido al encuentro? Level up. HP, suerte, defensa, resistencia. Se han puesto todos en rango de Anet. Es como resumiría la pelea. Ya hemos ganado. Cloud, estoy bastante seguro de que les podemos ganar 2, 3 y 20 veces. Basta con tirar a Anet en su dirección general. Basta con tirar a Anet en dirección general del enemigo. Batalla de Gran Puente, MVP a Anet. Nuevamente, no hace falta ver que me digan quién va a ser el MVP. ¡Va a ser Anet! Wow, esto ha sido una masacre. Ha sido cortísimo esto. 39 minutos teniendo en cuenta que han sido las conversaciones de apoyo. Creía que me llevaría más rato, pero es que han venido todos a por Anet. Pues vale, pues tiraros en cada cara de Anet. Podríais esperar ahí al fondo del mapa y que tuviese que ir matando a los enemigos poco a poco, pero no. Han decidido tirarse en la cara de Anet.
Well done, everyone. The Great Bridge of Murden is ours.
I was prepared for bloodshed, but that was more than expected. I guess I'm still not used to this.
Even our enemies were fighting for their own cause. They held out without fleeing until the bitter end.
Sobre todo sin rendir, sin huir, porque han venido de cara. Tenemos que superarlo.
Yes, we can't afford to stall here.
Now it's on me to return to Alliance territory and convince those lords to join us. Lawrence, would you return home for the time being and lay the groundwork with your father?
Fine. After all, this is for the Alliance. Or rather, for all of Fodlan.
For those of you who live in Alliance territories, I ask that you return to your houses and spread the word about the current situation. Until we finish our preparations, Judith and the Knights will do everything in their power to defend the Great Bridge.
That's a casual way to dole out such a deadly mission, boy.
Do you object?
Just who do you think I am? I won't let the Empire pass this way, even if it costs me my life.
Porque Judith no es personaje jugable. Y lo mismo con Roderick, ya que vamos.
Fight like your life depends on it, but flee if you're ever truly in danger.
A tall order, as always. I'll use my best discretion, Claude.
We have no objections either. Go forth and secure us a sufficiently powerful army.
I'll stay here too. The only ones I'd be going home to are my little sis and my grandpa.
Are you sure you don't want to see your sister? It may be a while before you can return home again.
But if I see her, I may not want to come back. So I'll wait till I'm done here.
¿Y qué debo hacer yo?
Actually, I'd like for you to come with me, Teach, to help negotiate with the lords. They're followers of the Church of Seros, after all. It'll make things easier if we have someone there to speak on Rhea's behalf. All right, everyone. Let's meet back at the monastery next month. Good luck out there.
Is that you, kiddo?
I have returned, Nardell.
Oh, Master Claude, it's you. I mistook you for one of the local children. My apologies.
It seems you have adjusted to your work here. Our recent strategy was successful thanks to you.
I was a bit concerned when House Goneril's army intervened from the east.
Count Gloucester must have requested reinforcements from them.
Yes, and they have that young general who won some acclaim from his battles in Almyra.
El hermano de Hilda.
Regardless, they showed no signs of seriously wishing to attack us, and merely fulfilled their obligations to House Gloucester. Now then, who is this handsome fella?
This is my professor, who I asked to join me at the Roundtable Conference. Teach, this is Nardell, that retainer Judith was talking about.
Es un verdadero placer.
How polite. I've heard good things about you from Master Claude.
As you can see, he wasn't born in Fodlan. Still, trust me when I say he is highly capable.
Si lo has puesto al cargo, no hay motivo para desconfiar de ello.
True. In fact, my capability is my only redeeming quality. I hope you'll continue to look after Master Claude, Professor.
Bueno, creo que esto termina aquí, ¿no? Lo dejaremos por ahí, pues. Eso ha sido todo por el Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. Espero que lo estéis disfrutando y hasta la próxima. ¡Yep! Batalla de los Leones y